Hello, youth of today. I'm going to be your teacher, Mr. Spooky. In this class, we're going to be learning about comedy. How do we define comedy? How do we understand comedy? What is comedy? So, let's start our first lesson. We're going to be watching every single Family Guy episode and explaining every single joke. So, you actually understand what real comedy is. And if you think, oh, Family Guy isn't funny, get the fuck out of it right now. I don't want to do that bullshit. Door's right there. So, our first lesson is going to be the pilot episode. Personally, I've never seen it, so, let's get learning comedy, boys and girls and non-binaries and LGBT ABCD 1 2 3 and all you guys. Let's go.
Dad, I found cigarettes in Greg's jacket.
Greg, were you smoking cigarettes?
No, Dad.
Well, he's lying. There's no doubt about that. Greg, I'm afraid your punishment will be 4 hours in the snake pit. And that'll give you some time to think about what you've done.
Oh, man.
That'll teach him.
And Jan, I'm afraid you've earned a day in the Chamber of Fire for tattling on your brother.
So, the joke here is called surreal comedy. Well, surreal humor, to be precise. The daughter got 1 day in the fire chamber room, and the boy, who smoked marijuana, don't do that, kids, got 4 hours in the snake pit. If that ain't funny, I don't know what is.
How does a boy like that go so wrong?
Well, I live in a crummy neighborhood.
The Brady's?
Oh, hell yeah. They got robbers, thugs, drug dealers, you name it.
You folks want some pancakes?
No, thank you. See, that's the worst we got is Jemima's witnesses.
So that was a pun. Jemima, a character well known for her delicious pancakes and syrup, which I'm a fan of because Canadian, you know, love my maple syrup. Lois was saying how you have criminals and thugs in the neighborhood, but Peter said the worst we got is Jemima witnesses, referring to Jehovah's Witnesses knocking at your door and giving you a useless piece of paper.
Mom, it's kind of cold in here.
No, don't touch the thermostat, Meg. Your father gets upset.
Oh, come on. This thing goes up to 90.
Without your thermostat.
Man, how does he always know?
Brain implant, Meg. Every father's got one. Tells you when the children are messing with the dial.
Hey, Peter, my thing went off. Your thermostat okay?
Yeah, it's all right.
Hey, is my kid over here?
Forget it. False alarm.
But there was more of an observational type of humor. It's more of a joke on culture itself. If you're white and grew up with a dad, you know not to touch the thermostat, because they just seem to always know when you're fucking touching it. Other TV shows you poked fun of it. It was just kind of like it's a running gag pretty much.
Lois, honey, alcohol doesn't affect me. Remember when Dad got drunk off the communion wine at church?
And so the Lord God smote poor Job with festering boils all over his body.
Oh, God, I hate it when he tells this story.
Yet miraculously, Job was still able to keep his dignity.
And remember you had an Irish coffee the day we went to see Philadelphia?
I got it. That's the guy from Big. Tom Hanks, that's it. Oh, funny guy, Tom Hanks. Anything he says is a stitch.
I have AIDS.
And then there was that time at the ice cream store.
Oh, rum raisin's my favorite.
These 3 flashbacks Peter's family is referring to are all surreal comedy once again, which Family Guy heavily relies on. We're also poking fun at Peter's alcoholism and how he can't really handle his alcohol, which the audience could reflect to maybe and laugh at a more extreme version of it.
Hey, did you bring the porno?
Did I bring the porno? What do you think I am, some kind of porno nut bringer?
But don't you have pizzas to deliver?
No, let's get busy instead.
Oh, he is gonna get fired.
The statue was originally a gift from France.
What is this? Oh, man, Chris must have taped over this for his history class.
The Statue of Liberty? Oh, what are we gonna do?
Boys, we're gonna drink till she's hot.
Hey, that's just crazy enough to work.
So Peter fucked up. He was supposed to bring the porn. Don't know why the fuck they're all watching porn together, but whatever. Stroke her own stroke. But Chris recorded over it with a video about the Statue of Liberty. In a last effort to get their knocks off, Peter suggests why don't we just all fucking drink until she's pretty? Peter here is making reference to beer goggles, which after drinking a few beers, everyone's looking like a nice little snack, if you know what I mean.
Look, honey, I'm late for work. Can we talk about this when I get back?
All right, Peter, but we haven't finished this conversation.
Okay, bye.
What we just witnessed there was the first form of comedy is physical fucking comedy, which the Three Stooges made really popular. Peter was saying, "Hey honey, I'm gonna go to work," but in a drunken state, it's like, "Honey, we can talk about this after work." Then falls flat on his face. You may laugh now. You may laugh. That's comedy right there. Woo!
Are you coming, Johnson?
Well, Mr. Weed, I've been working on the new G.I. Jew line, and as you can see, they look great.
You call these bagels?
Whoa! I'm glad he's on our side.
What we just witnessed there was a hybrid of joke. It was a wordplay, and it was a stereotype joke on Jews. The boss was asking Joe how well the new toy is going, and he says, the G.I. Jew was going great. It's a stereotype that Jews always complain. And G.I. Joe sounds like G.I. Jew. So, voila, more anti-Semitic comedy.
Peter, it's your job to watch for any toy products that might be harmful to children. Now look sharp.
Yes, sir.
And now, back to Channel 6 News. Our top story tonight, when toys attack. Quite a situation we've got here, Mike.
Quite a situation we've got here, Mike. Indeed, Diane. It seems the Happy-Go-Lucky Toy Company has released several highly unsafe toy products into the retail market.
Come on, Timmy, throw the silly ball. Oh boy, a pound poochie.
Come on, baby Heimlich, spit it out.
Once again, Family Guy at it again with surreal comedy. This is literally the bread and butter, and also callbacks. Funny. So Peter Griffin was sleeping on the job, and his boss came around. He said, "Hey Peter, you're not supposed to be sleeping." So Peter got up, right? He said, "Oh, won't happen again," but as we know, he does it again. The moment he falls asleep, you have the knives, fucking pill bottles, and everything bad for kids, like, I don't know, cross-dresser reading time, I don't know, for kids. But yeah, more surreal comedy. And we're probably going to see a lot more of that in the next few episodes.
Peter, I'm appalled. Your negligence has damaged this company's reputation. You're fired.
Jeez, for how long?
This is kind of a self-depicting joke, but at the same time it's not. Peter is ignorant of the word being fired, and he's not aware of it. So he thinks he's being laid off for a little bit, but in reality he's gone forever, but he doesn't understand it. Can't feel bad at laughing at a retard if he doesn't know why you're laughing.
Peter, you know this is all because you drank at the stag party.
I know, Lois, honey, you were right. Alcohol is trouble. Now I feel kind of guilty I ever gave Chris his first taste of beer. Yeah, but you turned out okay, didn't you, pal? I'm gonna go get wasted. Okay, look both ways.
This was more of a dark type of joke. Peter was reflecting how bad alcohol has done him, but then he realizes, but hey, I gave Chris his first beer and he's doing fairly alright. But then Chris proceeds to say, bye, I'm done with family dinner, and he proceeds to go drink alcohol. Which kind of is foreshadowing Chris turning into Peter, which Peter does not want.
Ah, this sucks, Chris. I gotta find a way to get money. I've been through 2 jobs this week. I got fired off of that commercial.
Try it again.
I'm caca for Cuckoo Puffs.
No, damn it, take 26.
Then I had that job as the sneeze guard for the salad bar at that restaurant. Take it outside, lady. And then I thought I could win some money in that talent show.
And the grand prize goes to the Von Trapp Family Singers.
Oh, that is bullshit.
They're gone.
Oh, yes.
So what we see there is more self-depicting jokes, but Peter, once again, does not realize that he's the butt of the joke, and all he really does is make fun of himself, and we laugh at that, because fat guy funny, fat guy funny, fat guy funny, orange man bad, fat guy funny, fat guy funny, fat guy funny, fat guy funny, and that wraps up our first lesson of the pilot episode. And hopefully if this video does well, we can move on to the first episode, which is practically the pilot, just looks a lot better. Have a good day, class.